Hello, what is up, my good people? I am back to teach you how to whistle loudly. I'm going to teach you 2 ways in this video with a variation for each way. Here's a quick preview of the ways I'll be teaching you. Some of them will look a little bit similar because it's just a different mouth position, but these are the ways. So to start off this one, we want to put our fingers together like they're little guns. You don't have to do the trigger part, it just helps me. You put the 2 middle fingers together and you're going to lay them on the bottom side of your tongue, just kind of at the very end of it. And you're going to then fold your tongue back with your fingers and it will look like this. So you're going to want to cover the bottom of your teeth with your lips, and I'll show you what that looks like about how much you want to go over. It's just going to be barely over. I'll put my fingers in my mouth and I'll pull them out to see what it looks like with how far you want to go. It's literally that much, just like that much. So the point of putting your lips over your teeth and having your fingers kind of in the way is to cover all the, it's like to block all the space where air could come out when you blow. So I like to kind of angle my fingers like this a little bit, less like this, a little more like that, but not quite like that because that's too much. So about like a little, just like that. You're not gonna want your tongue or your fingers too far back into your mouth, like this. That's gonna make it very hard, and you probably aren't gonna want it too far forward, like that. You want it just about right here. So basically, you're gonna bite down on the last knuckles of your fingers. That's about how far you want your fingertips to be in your mouth. So when you whistle, the air is gonna come out over the top of your tongue, or more like over your fingers, I guess, since you have your fingers in your mouth. So over your fingers and over the top of your tongue, underneath your teeth and the bottom of the top of your top lip, right there. Yeah. So, and you're blocking out all the air from the sides with your fingers in your mouth and like your lips and everything. I want to talk about the position of your tongue a little bit. So if this is your tongue, and like this is the bottom of your tongue, this is the top of your tongue, and your fingers come in, you should fold it over all the way. So like the top of your tongue is touching the top of your tongue, folding over all the way. So when you whistle, the air is gonna come out over the top of your tongue, or more like over your fingers, I guess, since you have your fingers in your mouth. So over your fingers and over the top of your tongue, underneath your teeth and the bottom of the top of your top lip, right there. Yeah. So, and you're blocking out all the air from the sides with your fingers in your mouth and like your lips and everything. So the next part about this is the actual air coming out of your mouth. It's not gonna be like you're blowing out a whistle, like it's gonna be like, so I don't quite know how to explain that, but maybe like you're getting pushed in the stomach really hard and you like, but with your teeth and lips and fingers in place and everything. So when it all comes down to the bottom, it's like this. You can try playing around with other positions with your fingers. Like you might need to go down more, you might need to go up more. It's always good to tighten your mouth a little bit, like tighten inward. I don't know if that makes sense, but you might feel it when you try it. So So to put it all together, we put our fingers in a V. We put them on the bottom of our tongue to fold it over. We're going to cover the top of our cover our teeth with our lips, but just barely. Block all sides of your mouth so that there's just one small area of air that can come out at the front of your mouth, and it should be pretty small, the area of air. So when you do like this, you go fingers, tongue. So the second variation of the two-hand, two-finger whistle that I know is where you have your tongue flat. It's gonna be, I'll just show you with my tongue. About right here. But when you do it, you're gonna want to push your tongue down with your fingers so that the air is still gonna go over your fingers, and then the lips will be the same. You'll just have the tongue flat down instead of curved over. So this is what it'll look like and sound like. I personally find that one a little bit easier. I learned it later when I was learning how to whistle. So I did learn this one first. But I think this one's kind of easier actually. The key to this one is you want to press on a certain part of your tongue. If you're gonna press on it with your 4 fingers, you're gonna want to have it about right here on your tongue. Just across the middle, and basically where it's up the most, where it's going highest. Because your tongue is gonna kind of arch when you have it that low on your roof of your mouth, or sorry, the bottom of your mouth, because you don't want your tongue to be out by your teeth like this, like past your teeth. It's gotta be before your teeth and kind of at the base of them. So one more time like this. I know they look pretty similar, just without seeing inside my mouth, but that's the basic of that blow too. Okay, next is the one-handed whistle, like this. Let's see. This one is, I find to be easier when you do curl your tongue back over in the back. So basically, your thumb and your pointer finger are going to take place of your middle fingers on this side. So what you're going to have to do to make up for the blocking that the pointer fingers do in this whistle is you will have to basically block the side of your mouth with this part of your thumb and this part of your index finger. So what that would look like would be like this. So again, your tongue is going to want to be folded all the way back onto your tongue, I guess. And this is what it will look like. What makes this one harder, and also I didn't get very good whistles there, I apologize, is trying to cover all the spots on the side of your mouth where air could come out. Because in this one, you have all your fingers to cover that air, like this. All that's covered. With this one, you have to really kind of almost, I don't know what that'd be like. It's like stretching something or really pushing these down, but still keeping them together. And that's what covers the side of your mouth. And again, the placement of your fingers on this one are just gonna be basically, I want to say, straddling the center of your tongue. Like your tongue has a little line in it, like, But you're gonna wanna put it right on either side of them, so it's centered. I'm embarrassing myself now. All right, finally, the last variation of this whistle it's kind of hard, and I might not be able to get very good sounds with this one, but I'll give it a shot. It's having your tongue down, and then this grip, or this hand formation, and you're gonna wanna block the sides of your mouth with these fingers, push down on your tongue with these parts of your fingers, and blow. I think that one gets a little louder if you do get it. I don't really know why, but I do find that the ones with the tongue down are louder, and the ones with the tongue up are a little, I'd say, quieter, just because you don't have enough, or we don't typically have as much control when we have a tongue flapped over. All right, so some last tips about whistling. It does take time. It took me about 4 days straight of just trying to whistle to get this one, and then like maybe half a year to get this one too. And I was trying a lot, so it does take time. I say just keep on playing around with it. Keep your mouth like hydrated. Don't, if it gets dry, it's gonna be hard to whistle with it. Whistle like that. Anything else? It's kind of it. Just play around with the positions of your fingers, whichever way you're gonna do it. I do suggest trying this way first to learn it. One other just good tip is to always keep your mouth tight. I always think of like kind of pressing in like eat a sour lemon, maybe not that far in, but yeah, the tighter the better is good. Like, that's tight. This is like, yeah, definitely squeeze it in like you are eating a lemon. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I will post, hopefully sometime, another video about how to whistle with no fingers in your mouth loudly. Yeah, I'll do that soon. And thank you for watching my video. Hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one.